Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, and this is Evil Genius. In the last episode, we made our move to island number 2, and we were doing okay, but then Jet Chan arrived, but now he is apparently animation locked, which is great. So we can keep him in relative check at the moment. Now we're not fully operational, our Uber loot is exposed, and we have no power in the base, so none of our doors are working. The Evil Genius is here in the strong room, and I'm just trying to get him to prioritize the rooms as we go here. It's happening, it's just happening real slowly. Sometimes the minions don't always know what they need to do. Oh good, we've still got him animation locked. He took out 2 of my people, but and I think both mercenaries? Yeah, he took out a couple mercenaries. That sucks. Oh yeah, and our henchmen are moving around, which is a problem. I don't have my closet built yet, so they can't be protected right now. But the closet just got built. This is where the closet will be once that door appears. But it seems like we're keeping these guys in relative check. Meanwhile, these investigators came by. I didn't even notice they got into the base. They took pictures of the loot. They didn't steal anything. That's going to raise our heat, but I'm not overly concerned yet. Because since we're not on the overworld anywhere else, even though this is going to raise our heat level, it's not going to be that bad. We'll be able to survive it. Alright, so we've got the closet door set up once it gets delivered. Wow, Jet Chan is just held. This isn't the same mercenary who was a hero in the last episode, is it? Nope, Wayne Calvo. I probably shouldn't have done that. I hope that making him salute didn't break Jet Chan's animation lock. So hopefully he's still held in place. Come on guys, get this door done. We're down to $377,000, but the money has not been transferred to this strong room yet. Speaking of strong room, I need to delete the strong room that's up here in the corner. That's part of the reason why it's been so slow to everybody. Wait, did they? Yeah, we've got briefcases. Okay. Because right now only one person can take money at a time, so that's really not helping our cause here. I still can't delete this. It's probably because there's a briefcase sitting there, a briefcase of money. We need this strong room to be fully... Oh, and maybe we need to get our power up too. Alright, so I'm going to time skip forward until the base is complete or something interesting happens, and I'm hoping the base completes before something interesting happens because... Oh man, things are getting a little tight. Well, here's an unexpected problem.
I think here.
The AI piled the gold in front of where I am. I don't know how to handle this. I guess I'll have to cancel this room. And then we're gonna have to... Man. Oh my god, I don't know how to handle this. Alright, I guess we'll just have to make a corridor.
New room build order confirmed.
This has to happen fucking now.
Room construction unpaused.
And then...
Order confirmed.
I was wondering why I couldn't destroy the other strong room. I think it's because this room is sort of cutting off the rest of the space. It's so weird. I've never seen the game do that before. I'm thinking about loading up the save to see if I can somehow get around that, but... I think the lesson here is if you know you're going to make a room... If you know you're going to make your strong room, but you also want to make sure that you have a specific path open, you should make that corridor. Like I should have made this, where I'm tracing my mouse, these 2 tiles corridor. Oh well, whatever. Hopefully that fixes itself. How's Jet Chan doing? Oh, he's confused. He's still getting the shit kicked out of him, which isn't helping anything, but at least it's wasting his time. My evil genius somehow got over to this room, and I'm not sure how. He got to the other strong room. Where's my bodyguard?
I think
Burglary in progress.
Kill tag issued.
Guys, get him before he leaves the base. He's got one of our Uber loots. Get him quick. Surround him. Surround him. No! Wait. Animation lock. Oh, whew. Never mind. We got him. Which one was that? The Excalibur. Anyway, I bet you that the evil genius just got warped out of there because it probably kept doing like a pathfinding check, and it kept realizing that it couldn't pathfind him out of where he was because he was cut off. That's so weird. Well, I guess that still doesn't... It's not gonna harm my layout, so I guess that's okay. Alright, whatever. I guess the problem is fixed. And here we go again. Mariana Mamba has arrived somewhere. There she is.
Weaken tag issued.
So, this feels like it's taken longer than it has, but I'm at the 17-minute mark for my recording for this episode. And we're still not fully operational here, as you can tell. Hopefully we can get there soon. I was able to destroy the outside top shack over here. So all the money is now within the main part of the base. I kind of don't like this topside shack, even though I've trapped it, because it occurs to me that if someone explodes the trap, it's going to take my valets a ton of time to get the fire extinguishers and get over there, which is incredibly dangerous. So, we should be alright for now. We've got 1.2 million. All of our money transferred over. We're just spending by the hundreds of thousands in order to get our base operational. I don't know why it's taken them this long to get this many rooms deep into our Island 2 base. It's very concerning. But, I mean, my alternative is I make a power plant up front and fill it with power devices, but then immediately start moving them deeper into the base once we have deeper rooms established. Because if I just put a power plant up front in the base, it's going to be immediately photographed, and we're going to just piss off all the different agencies very quickly, and we don't want to do that. So, which reminds me, this power plant will not be enough to run the whole base, but it's a good start. And who... Oh, I wonder if that was the worker that she flipped. Right now, she shouldn't have a reason to attack. I mean, she's going to follow. And 3 valets spotted her, so we should be able to keep her relatively contained. There's a 4th one who spotted her. With a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, and 11th all coming, so we should be able to keep her in check. That was lucky that she decided to pick the same path that our people were running by. So, yeah, man, we're trying to get this done. The solution I've come up with for this door that links the training room and the rest is we've turned it into a level 4 door. And level 4 doors are basically like level 3s, where only minions and only henchmen and the evil genius can pass them. But they're also guarded by one guy, as you can see here. And if any agent of good tries to pick the lock on the door, they're immediately hit with a capture tag. Is that guy? Oh, that's one of my guys. So, because we captured a few people here who were trying to get into that door, I can show you the death cubicle, which is a thing we've got. I'd never had to use one before, but this automates prisoner executions. It's a time saver for everybody. Jet Chan has come back, and he's currently being a douche nozzle as he is standing between my people and the port where they can get some money and dynamite to make more rooms, but he seems to be distracted. He seems to be locked onto one of my minions, whichever one it is. Hopefully not the slow guys. So he's going to come into the base. Meanwhile, we've got ourselves a few things going on here. We've got the hotel started, although for some reason they did the hub first. That's kind of strange, but whatever. Still don't have our casino, so that's going to take a hot minute before we get and can take advantage of that. But still, the base is mainly up now. This here will be our control room, and I had the objects in it, but I've taken them out. I did it mainly to measure how wide the room needs to be. And then we've got a power plant beyond, and this power plant will be expandable. This one can expand out this direction if necessary once we start needing more power. For now, it's fine. I'm going to use standard capacitors here, just in case I need them for research purposes. I probably don't need that many. What would you... Leave my people alone, Jet Chan. Yep. You Jet Chan bastard. Alright, so other than that, we've got the closet operational. The closet is also the inner sanctum. I figured that would be a good twofer. So the henchmen are just hanging out. I don't think anyone's lost any lives. Yeah. Yep, no one's lost any lives that I'm unaware of. Ivan has 1 life lost, but that was from the last island. So we're holding at $850,000. We're probably close to ready to start running missions again, but I want the control room and this power room operational first. Hey, they got the hotel done. Okay. So because of that, we can start working on getting the hotel. That way we have something to keep all these freaking tourists in check.
New home build order confirmed.
And maybe we'll not see any more glitched minions, you know? Alright, so we need... Alright, that's done. And I also need to get a hotel room.
Object has been ordered.
We need to get a piano.
Object purchase order confirmed.
And a time clock.
Object has been ordered.
And probably a bench if I can find a place to cram it now that I've done this. I guess that's good enough.
Purchase order confirmed.
Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and the hotel door, obviously.
Object has been
Well,
ordered.
I want that to spin the other direction. Doors have to open out. It's a fire hazard if doors don't open outward. In every public place you go to in America, the doors are probably going to open outward if they're up to code. Jet Chan, what are you doing? He really wants to shit kick my spin doctor. So, the only unfortunate thing with the way I designed my room, my base, is that there's no door here, which is a bit of a problem. But we'll eventually have a door that will be placed over our entrance, so that'll be good enough. Meanwhile, we have traps set up here, smart traps. Oh, yep, see, he started messing with the door, and immediately he gets flagged to be captured. And this is a good place to do it, too. It's unlikely a random investigator is going to be able to kill one of my mercenaries, and we can react pretty quickly. Plus, that gives me an additional layer of knowledge, because as soon as I hear capture tag issued, if I didn't issue it, I know where it came from, and I can quickly jump back to the door to see what the situation is. And meanwhile, Jet Chan here, he's got some of our cash, that's why he's got a backpack on. And if we can wear him down, regardless of which stat it is, then we'll be able to take our cash back, so... yeah. Meanwhile, these two are working on trying to get into the infirmary, which has no hot objects, so... This setup worked pretty well. Maybe if I redid it, I wouldn't bother putting a door here. But I like having it there for an emergency, especially when a super agent comes by and we need to recall the henchmen into the closet. We need to make sure that they can take the fastest route, even if it's this route. Yeah, that's fine. They got through. They don't see anything. It's all good, man. Yep, now they're going to try this one. As long as they don't try this door, everything's fine. And really... Whoops. Nope, don't interrogate. Just kill them. Even if they mess with this door, like, at least they're staying out of the main part of the base. Oh, yeah, nope. They want to try the barracks. That's cool. As long as they don't get all the way to the strong room, we're fine. Oh, they decided... Fuck it. Yep, they're going to try for this door. And that means the other one, her life is forfeit, so... Yeah, that works out. You know, that would be really interesting paired with an outdoor sentry gun, too. Because if you had an outdoor sentry gun that covered the same door, then immediately, as soon as someone picked the door, they would start getting shot up. That would work out pretty well. Guys, can you please control Jet Chan? Almost. He needs just one more spinny. There we go. The spinny's got him, so we'll get our money back. Boy, Spinny, you're weird. By the way, this episode might be a little off of the 20... There's our cash. Might be a little off of our 20 minutes because I forgot to hit the timer to start on that last time skip, so I'm a little bit... Where's Kane? Oh, there he is. I'm kind of hiding behind the wall. All right. So yeah, we're good here. Assuming my dipshits decide to open the freaking control room. Come on, guys. Let's get to it. Oh, and then this side room here, this is a barracks. We're going to move all of our lockers over here. That way I can actually put in more beds and exercise equipment in the actual barracks to get our people to heal a little bit faster. And then we'll start deleting the equipment cases, these lockers, out of this room as we don't need them anymore. But for now, we need them. So I just want to put them a little bit more back. That way we can keep more of our people up here in the front of the base for when, you know, dipshits like Jet Chan decide to arrive. I have the front base, the front entrance covered by camera, but I don't have any other cameras or speakers set up, and that is something I need to do now, I guess. I wasn't going to worry about it, but yeah, it's probably necessary, so... Yep, that speaker covers the whole room. That speaker covers that whole room. Sure, that speaker covers that whole room. Yeah. Yep, may as well get security speakers everywhere, just in case. As my minions finish the second power plant, which will basically be the main power plant, it occurs to me how smart of a design it was that my evil genius was warped to the strong room when the game couldn't quite figure out his pathfinding. Because there's clearly a switch in there. Switch, probably the wrong term, but like there's a thing in there that always makes sure you have one strong room that is accessible to both everybody in the base and the outside. So that one room is always checked to make sure it's a legal, well-placed, able to be accessed room. So if there is any place to teleport anything that you absolutely know for a fact needs to be accessed, it's going to be to that room. Like, you know that room's going to work. It's so smart and what's the word? Well engineered, I guess. It's very cool. All right, anyway. Enough about me gushing about programming that I barely understand. We've got the second power plant starting to get operational. We've got the backup barracks operational, so I can start moving all of the equipment cases over there. It's going to take me a minute. I may still have some equipment cases that are outstanding. Actually, yeah, I see that I will have some, but that's okay. This is a good start. And very soon we'll have this power plant running, and then we can get back to the main story. So I think I am at 20 minutes. I might be a little over. Hopefully I'm not under. But anyway, this is a good place to stop. And the next time we come back, the base should at least be fully functional enough that we can start doing world missions. Next thing we'll build is we'll extend out the training room probably all of this distance. And then we'll start filling out the research room over here. And then we'll be on our way, everybody. Get excited. Thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you in another episode? Why is this guy able to just... Guys? What? Who was... Why was no one guarding that level 4 door? Butcher, get in there. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another episode. Being an evil genius is hard. Where the hell did King go? Oh, there he is. He's hiding again.